Hello, hello. Hello, Professor. I'm glad you're here. I didn't have to come on to no one. So I don't usually get as many people on when I'm at home, but how are you doing? So I got me a new setup. It's really cool. I'm going to start doing more from home too during the week. How's your week been? Oh, water. Got to have the water. It's been an interesting week out there. Geesh. I don't know if you heard, but oh gosh, a couple hours ago, I think, um, there was a shooting at a mall in California. I'm like, my first thought was, hey Scooter. I was talking about that shooting at the mall a couple hours ago in I think it's San Jose actually, California. And I didn't type it in the chat, but I was thinking when they said this was a targeted and not a mass shooting, I was like, well, thank God it was only targeted. That's pretty sad when we have to think that. It's horrible, period. Hey, CO Bill, how are you? How are you? I think I saw you in Dusty's chat earlier. So, yeah, I let this month get away from me. I bought my plane ticket for Clearwater like last month. I have not booked my hotel yet. It just didn't even think about it. And then Tom goes, you're going like next week. I was like, oh crap. Because you get a better deal the farther out you book. If you wait till the last minute, everything goes up. So I got to get that taken care of. But I like that little memorial announcement that Dusty was playing. That was really nice. If you haven't seen it yet, you should go check it out. So I got my new desk where my chase used to be. It's over there now. And he only put it up yesterday, so I had to dust real quick. So if you notice any dust, just let me know. I've got my duster right here. It's my whole house needs dusted. It's terrible, but I kind of like it so far. And then now I can start finally doing things on my computer. It is so hard to work on a computer sitting on the bed. I see nothing. I know. I didn't do the top shelf or the very bottom shelf, so tried to get everything else as much as I could. I didn't get to this. So this is fake, obviously. I don't know if you guys know, but you can take these all come out. They fall out all the time. You put them in a trash bag with salt to dust them, and you just shake them up in a trash bag with coarse salt. I need to do that because it's bad. This thing is ancient. We've had this forever. So I really like it. It's comfortable. I'm not stuck in the dining room in the corner. It looks nicer. And eventually I want to have a little tripod here when I'm for my other channel that I'm starting. I'm going to start learning Korean. And I've got like a chart for the letters and everything. I'll probably have that up just certain times. So I won't have anything up permanently. No security lighting. Oh, the little light, I do have it on, but I have it pointed down because to keep it out of my glasses. It's not really working that well. I got to figure out lighting in this corner because all I have is the ceiling fan on and this little light. Oh, and my lamp right here. So I really don't have good lighting. I'm going to look at possibly a mic, because, I haven't done a lot. It used to just be this, just chatting and stuff. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. The motion light in the laundry room. Oh, my gosh. If you guys ever watched me when I was in the dining room, the light goes on and off. The dogs will walk by and it goes on right across from the dining room table and then it goes off. So I had this light going on and off here and there. Well, they just got in trouble. They're gone because Tom went to the laundromat to do our big comforter and the dog beds, and he went in and did some laundry there a couple days ago. It's all on the couch. And I turned around a few minutes ago, and Petunia, one of my little ones, is sitting right on the top of all the clean clothes. I was like, she's in the bedroom now. She can come out, but I think they're not going to for a little while. But I was like, once I get the living room in better shape. I'll go over there and take a picture of my little area here. But I really like it. I got it was cheap. The one I wanted for 30 disappeared. This one was 36, and I got plug-ins on the desk and a pocket and 2 hooks. I was amazed. It's over there in the box still. I got an under keyboard tray for so I'm on a laptop, but I use an ergonomic keyboard and it's wireless when I'm doing a lot of typing. So hopefully, God, I hope it fits. I didn't really measure before I bought it, and I bought like the cheapest one I could find. So even together, it was around $65 for the desk and the tray. I was like, that was amazing. So, and it's a 39-inch desk. I have so much room. It's awesome. Hey Eric, how are you? Hey Smurf man. Sits in the rafters. Are you being a bat tonight there, Smurf man? Oh my goodness. I can't believe even on the dining room table, I didn't have a lot of room because it's round. So this is awesome. I have so much room. The only problem I had, I'm rambling. I'm letting people come in. So I bought this to put my laptop on, and it's magnetic. And I had it on every time I touched the desk, it would shake the screen. So I went back to the little tote I have it on, which works. And I got to figure something else out I could sit it on the desk and lower my chair, but I like so I have it on those little totes you can get that are only about this tall and have holes all the way around. That's what I sit it on when we're watching it on the bed, so it can get air and not get hot. That's what it's sitting on right now. But it doesn't shake like that thing did. So I'll figure it out. We'll get there eventually. So how's everybody's week been going? I've been kind of not on the internet very much this week. And I was ready to go to Austin right up until yesterday. And you can't look at the hourly. Oh, Call of Duty. My daughter loves Call of Duty. She plays that. I've never been able to play those kind of games. I get too stressed. I like things like Tetris, Solitaire. Oh, does it? That's funny. Me and Tom were talking about that a couple days ago. MK Ultra. He didn't know what it was. When I explained it, he knew what it was. He just didn't know what it was called. I was like, yeah. Because something came out I was watching. Yeah, Match 3 games. Yeah, I play a lot of those too. Me and family didn't sell. Oh, I forgot I can. So StreamYard has a bunch of new features I got to learn. And one of them is it'll show the chat all the time on the screen. I just got to figure it out. We didn't do anything either. Oh my gosh, Eric. Okay, good. We know how that is, Eric. You know that. We've all got chronic pain too, and it sucks. Gopher alert, yeah. In Black Ops at the end, it goes in. Oh, yeah. I don't know. There's some nowadays. Hey, Dusty. I know. I totally let it get away from me. I was just talking about it. I was like, I've had my ticket. And then Tom goes, you're going next week. I was like, I haven't even booked my hotel yet. So I'm going to do that tonight when I get off here. So, and a rental car. So, I mean, I'm like, it's going to be great to see you guys. I'm excited, but it's a somber occasion. Throws blankets to Bill. So this will be, so I was in another YouTube community, Popcorn Planet, for a good year or so, a couple years. I still am. But I went to 3 meetups with that group. I flew to Las Vegas, the first time I'd ever traveled by myself on a plane. And my back was still bad at the time. Oh, I know. We all know you're innocent, Smurf man. You've been wrong. I know. I didn't realize that at first, and then when it started over, I was like, "Oh, I got it. Got it. That's good. That's good. It'll get to people. It's really good." Because I showed it to Tom, because Tom, he's sitting there when I'm listening to stuff, and I tell him when there's major things going on, lawsuits and things. But he doesn't remember all the stuff we deal with like I do. So I was like, he knows where I'm going, but I showed him your video before he went to work, and I said, "This is what we're going for." I didn't realize it'd been 30 years. I just wasn't. I was thinking 20. Okay, you mixed it up. All right, I'm being snarky. That's okay. That's okay. I think it's going to be good, because I said in the chat, you probably didn't see it because it's looping, but one of my live streams in Austin, either last week or the week before, I was really talking with the chat, and somebody asked, "What do you think we can do to bring down Scientology?" And I said this, what I was doing. I was live streaming and talking to people. I said this. I said, educating people, getting the word out about their abuses and crimes. We've already made some dents. I say we, other people. We got a Scientologist put in prison. We got the LAPD to stop doing events at the Celebrity Center. They got permits for LRH Way. We've got people. They got the commissioners or somebody to start talking to them. I think, I always said social media is going to be their downfall, because they can't control it. They're trying to get people banned. Hey, Adam, how are you? She would be 66. Wow, I'm 56, so she's 10 years older than me. Wow. I know. But I think doing this event, bringing awareness, everything we're doing, just everything, they have never had a movement like this. They've had people working at this for a long time. They've had people that have channels and wrote books and done documentaries, and that has made a big, huge difference. I just think this is just another era of, other things that we can do. Oh, that's okay, Smurf man. I understand. Yeah, I always talk about you, Adam, when I talk about my wagon of justice. I'm going to get a little license plate or something for it that says that on the back. That's cool. I think it's heavy sometimes, though. But I was like, I knew, I'm realistic. I knew when I started, they'd only been doing it in LA a few months at that point. I said, I knew this wouldn't be fast. I knew it was going to be an uphill battle. I knew this was going to take time. We just have to keep at it. Hey, Afila. Okay. I do too. Because the first little while I was carrying a lot of that. So I like it too. So, and I've got more stuff in it now. Uh-oh. So any of these things that we do, I know it's making a difference. We may not see it all at once. We may not see a huge difference, but I can see, compared to the first 60 years they've been around, these last 10 or 15, I think between when they started in, what was that, Anonymous, and everyone writing their books, then the documentaries, that's what they had then. Now we've got social media and we can get whatever we want out. So that's what I tell people when they say, what can we do to bring them down? And I'm like, so now that I got my desk, so if you just popped in, I got me a desk here so I can start working on my computer more. And I I'm going to get that website together that I wanted to do for everybody, that we can have a hub where we can get information, upcoming events, things like. I know we have another channel that does that, but this, I have a bigger plan for it. I want it to have a lot of different pages and aspects to it. I want to have bios, not just a list of channels. I want to have each channel, they can submit a bio. So when you go, new people want to look at channels and check them out, they can go to the description and see, okay, well, who's in my age range? Who might I want to watch? You know, and that kind of thing. I think that would be really cool. And I just have a lot of neat ideas, and I'm going to put it out on my, I know Hammy wants to help. I got to get with her, but I want to have at least, 4 or 5 people working on it. So we're not all trying to do it at once, get too much work. Wants to join the Worldwide Memorial Contest. Oh yeah. Yeah, you mentioned that. So you're going to be streaming it. So you said we're starting at 7 p.m., but what are you guys? I'll get with you on email, or I need to send you. I'm going to send you my phone number right now while I'm thinking. I keep forgetting. Let me do that real quick. So, but I'm coming in on Thursday and leaving on Saturday. So, because you said it was going to be an all-day thing. That way I'm not rushing. And I took Saturday night off at work. I was going to try to, my original plan was I was going to fly in Friday morning, stay one night, fly back Saturday, and go to work. And then I realized I'm too old to do that. I can't do that kind of stuff anymore. Let's see. Mm-hmm. All right. All right. I sent you my phone number. And that's my actual phone number, not my. So I have. This is going to be a public. This is a public phone number that, and if anybody wants it, you can email me and get it. This is my YouTube phone. I don't use it for anything but my YouTube stuff and to play games on. Wrong glasses. Gotta switch. So, and then I've got another channel I'm going to start. That's got nothing to do with Scientology. So I can move any of my other stuff I want to do over there. I'm going to do a lot of different things over there. Just fun stuff for me. Crafts, K-pop, just a whole bunch, just whatever. It's not going to really have a theme. Oh, that makes sense. That makes sense. Scooter, you're going to need to rest up for sure. Let me know if that heater is too loud. It just kicked on. We finally got to start using our heater this week. It's ridiculous. It has a lock on it. K-pop and crafts. Ooh, I like the K. Can I steal that? Because my description, it's going to be, I was going to put K-pop, crafts, conspiracy theories, aliens, fibromyalgia, just everything. Not too loud? Okay, good. It's over there, so, and it's small. It's just, wait, God, I was still using the air conditioner last week. That's unusual even for Texas. Usually after Halloween, Dropkick. I don't know what that is. Dropkick Murphys. Yeah, I like the K-pop and crafts with the K. That's neat. I like that. You always come up with good stuff, Adam. You need to send me your email so when I have questions on how to name something, I can call you or email you. Steal Away. Yep, I know that song. Telepathic comm cycles. Oh my. Are you going to try to hit them all, Scooter? That's going to be hard. You know, you could, I don't know, maybe you could put the streams on that are streaming and then just leave it on and just don't host and go nap. So, oh my. You're going to need some caffeine. For sure. Yeah. Yeah. I'm going to get, if Dusty's still here, because I need to know, like, I'm going to show up on Thursday and I'm going to get me, oh, he said he was going to have extra chairs. I need to make sure they're going to have a chair for me, because I know we're going to be walking and standing, and I can do that. But even at work, I go do a patrol, I come back, I sit down, I watch cameras. So I'm never on my feet for like more than 15 minutes at a time. Please send people to the individuals' streams. That's cool. This is gonna be neat. I really like it, and I'm glad I waited to travel there for this. Robbie Dupree. Okay. Cool. Just trying to think if there's anything else going on. Not really. Just Clearwater and hey DOA or Fraudy. Sorry, Fraudy. Oh, I can't believe I said that. Oh my goodness. I was talking to you guys. I mean, I get to talk to you guys in the chat when I'm in Austin, but you know, I'm talking to people on the street too. So blasphemy. I'm sorry. But yeah, I want to have like for anything. I want to have in the so it's called. Oh, let's make sure I remember it right. Suppressive Central, I think, because I already bought the domain. I just haven't done anything with it yet. And I want to have a calendar of events that you can put. I mean, I don't care if it's just something like you're going to have so and so on your channel for an interview. That because we have so many channels. I'm not always up on when something's happening or when somebody's or if you have like an ongoing, like when I was reading Dianetics on Sundays at 3, that could be something that's listed, for if people were interested. That there might not have been people that knew I was doing that. Kirstie Alley on Match Game 1979. Did she win? Really? I know, she just surprised me that she was such a hardcore Scientologist. But yeah, that was one of the biggest things I wanted to have was upcoming events, like a calendar, so that each day we don't have to wait for a notification to pop up. Because I found out there were people that I didn't have the right notification settings on, and I have the 2 accounts, and I try to sub to everybody with both accounts. Realized I wasn't subbed with one account, was subbed with another account. So that way we can just look and say, oh, I want to see that interview on Thursday at 5:00, something like that. And that's why we need a group of people working it, because somebody, I thought about, I was on a website with my women's motorcycle club but this was, God, 1990, no, 2004. And you had to be a member to access some of the pages of the website. And I thought I don't know. I've got ideas. Okay, that's okay. Of Rayburnian Match Game Magic. Okay. Hang on a minute. Okay, all the controls are different since I've been on here last. They're changing stuff. How do I? Ah, there we go. All right. But anyway, so I have really great ideas. Implementing them is my problem. Oh, do ya? Yeah, I was in there for a little while. But that's good. I got the notification for it and I popped over. So I don't know if that was the first. Has it been going or did you just start it tonight? I appreciate it. I'm glad you're here. Freighter H story. Oh, I want to know about that. Hey, Adam. Oh, did you? Oh, I see what you're doing. I have a story. Oh my gosh. Walmart, man. I got rude. I hung up on somebody. Oh, okay. Okay, good. So it's Thanksgiving. We didn't do anything for Thanksgiving because my daughter's in California and she was doing it the last few years she was here. My son has been up in school in Dallas and he came down and was at his girlfriend's house and his son and stuff over there. But they didn't do it till Friday and we couldn't do it on Friday. And then Tom worked Thursday night. So Walmart. So what happened was we don't get delivery from them anymore. I had too many issues with the delivery people. My daughter she gets delivery in California because she doesn't have a car. So my husband goes in, he picks it up usually on his way home from work, so he went and picked up our groceries. And he thought a couple of bags looked weird. It was stuff I wouldn't buy. But he brought it home. I'm going through the bags. I've got 3 bags of somebody else's stuff and a case of juice. And I'm like, but 2 of the bags had one item. I don't know why. It was a big thing of vegetable oil, which I do not use, a big bag of white sugar, which I do not use, and some sort of cake mix and Mexican vanilla. Didn't even know that was a thing. And then a thing of juice boxes. We're like, okay. So I call the grocery pickup and I tell them I have 3 bags of stuff that's not mine. She doesn't ask me who I am, nothing. She's like, oh, well, call 1-800-Walmart and see if they'll send out another driver. I'm like, okay. She goes, do you know the number? She goes, I'll give you the number. Do you have a pen? I was like, no, let me go find it. And then I'm looking, I go, it's 1-800-Walmart, isn't it? She said, yes. I said, I think I got it. So this is not what ticked me off. It was calling 1-800-Walmart that ticked me off. So I call 1-800-Walmart. And do you know who answers the phone now? An AI. So the AI answers and says, thank you for calling. I'm an AI. I'm new, so I might make mistakes. How can I help you? And I says, I received items that aren't mine. She said, well, give me your order number or something that was on your order. And I said, dried mangoes. That's the only thing I could think of. And she said, fried mangoes? I'm like, no. She said, do you mean dried mangoes? I was like, yes. She goes, did you get these by mistake? I said, no. Customer service representative. She goes, well, let me try again and ask me another stupid question. I said, I want to talk to a person. She said, all right, I'll transfer you. Then I get a dude. And he's like, well, give me your order number or whatever. I'm like, I don't have it in front of me. And I'm not going to open it up. I'm like, look, I said, I was told to call you to see if you will send out a new driver and why. I told him what was going on. I'm like, then I'll give them my information so they know where to go. And I know. Well, my daughter had problems the same day, which was funny. She said, Mom, just use the chat. I'm like, yeah, you're right. I was in a hurry. I was trying to get I wasn't planning on calling 1-800-Walmart. I just wanted to call the grocery pickup, and talk to them. I didn't know I was going to have to chat. So, yeah, I know better now. So he's like, well, he said, I'm going to contact grocery delivery and have them look, and I'm going to have them contact you, blah, blah, blah. Click. I'm like, look, I just went through 3 people. And there was more that went on in that conversation that was annoying. But I'm like, by this point, I'm like, I have talked to technically 3 people. I'm trying to give you your merchandise back. I want you to come get it. I don't need it. Please. I know. Thank you, Adam. Thank you. Because I had a headache too. And I'm like, and this is somebody's Thanksgiving stuff. I hope that wasn't the last item of those things. I hope they could replace it. Because somebody's going to try to come up and pick. They're probably going to get home before they realize it's not there. And I was like, I tried. And the guy I was talking to was just obtuse. I don't know if that's the right word or not. So I was like, I tried. I did my best. We took everything except the juice boxes across the street to my neighbor who's Hispanic, who might really like to have the Mexican vanilla. I don't know. And she's got a lot of grandkids. So I'm like, here you go. I'm like, I tried. And I'm like, if they really cared, they would have figured out. And then my daughter calls me like an hour later. And so this was Wednesday. It was like the day before Thanksgiving, right? Yeah. So she doesn't have a car and she's doing a full Thanksgiving. She made homemade collard greens, homemade pies, everything. And she was watching the order. You know how you can watch on the map the delivery? Because she lives in a gated apartment. And sometimes they have issues getting in the gate. Well, what it was, the baby was asleep. She's 3, we call her. And she didn't want the dogs to bark. So she was watching the map to see when they got there so she could walk outside and meet them before they knocked on the door. What did I miss? Like the inflammation special. I know. Hi, Journey. I know. I was nothing I even wanted. So she watched them get within a mile of the house and turn around and go back and say delivery was unavailable or undeliverable or something. And she called them and she's like, we have been Walmart Plus members forever, pretty much since they started delivering, because I was bedridden when they started and I needed it. And she's like, they're like, well, maybe they had trouble. She's like, no. She's like, no, don't even try. She goes, I was watching, and this is why. She explained it to for dang you. Oh, so she's like, no. She's like, no, I was watching them. They didn't feel like delivering. They wanted to go home. It was Wednesday evening, and they still get their mileage and stuff, I think, if it's undeliverable. And so they were supposed to give her a free express code so she could get the express and reorder it. So I didn't even find out till the next day. I asked her, she called me when she was cooking. I go, did you get your stuff? Because one time I was at work in Waco and I needed something. I needed a meal. We didn't have anything in the house. So I'm like, you know what? I get to work at 6. On Saturday, we don't close the front gate till 9. So I did an express order for something to eat from Walmart, just a frozen dinner and a couple other small things. And it sat there and it sat there and it sat there. Then it said delayed and it was still sitting there 3 days later. I never got it. So luckily Tom works 2 blocks away and he came to work at 10 and I said, please bring me something to eat. Because I can't leave. I'm the only person there. So I can't get in the car and leave. He can. Were they Davinians? I don't know. But I didn't even realize. So I thought I was still going to Austin tonight, and I'm having issues with mics. So literally yesterday, I forgot to order the mics again. So then I had to put in mics that could be delivered by tomorrow. So I found a cheap set, another one. And I'm like, I went to sleep about 2 p.m. today and slept till about 6:30. And when I woke up, Tom was working on the air conditioner. The motherboard came in for it. That's a whole nother story too. Every dish I own is dirty. Dishwasher broke with a load of dishes in it. And we had to wait a week for the motherboard, which didn't work. But I said, hey, did I get any packages? And he's like, no. And I'm like, uh-oh. Because, it's the holidays. I'm worried about porch pirates. Although we've been pretty lucky. So I go in the app. It's been delayed till tomorrow. I'm like, well, I'm glad I didn't go to Austin tonight. Because I needed that. Matter of fact, I added another item. So I could get it. You have to spend $25 to get it. Next day or whatever. So. Yo, you had your Thetans tonight? Oh, what's going on? Oh, no, I didn't. Daisy has her head on my knee right now. What do you want? You can't sit up here. Okay. Oh! Nuh-uh. Is it all right if I say something about what you're doing there? Cool. Oh my gosh, I'm so jealous. Oh my gosh, Journey. That sounds like a story. So, Scooter Mom is getting a ticket for the Toronto Supernatural Convention. Holy crap! That's going to be so fun. Have you been to one before? My mic and stream was buffering. Oh. Have you been to one before? That sounds fun. You'll definitely have to take some video or pictures in July. Oh, not your first time? Still, that sounds so fun. Ooh, July. You guys. Happen. What? I don't know what you're talking about. Did I miss something? Yeah, we rarely do turkey. My husband likes ham. But that was I haven't done Thanksgiving in eons. My daughter, once she got her own house, she wanted to do it. So, and then once or twice that she couldn't do it, my son did it. Or I think they both, it was so long ago, I can't even remember. Okay, cool, good. That will be fun. That'll be fun to watch. Oh, wow. Oh, okay, Scooter Mom, I get it. Yes. What are you doing? Daisy somehow fit behind my chair. What are you doing? Here. I'm not on the chase, so here. I don't know if you guys got to see her. Come over here. Come over here. Over here. No, you're not going to get up your whole body. She does not understand her size, and she doesn't know how to be delicate. She slapped Tom in the face yesterday, and he thought he was going to have a big old scratch. Come over here. Over here. Come over here. Over here. Keep going. Sit. Come here. Just the top. Just the top. There we go. Oh, there we go. There's Daisy. Oh, your ear's itching. I'm sorry. Oh, I know. I know. I know. See? Oh, see what I mean? This is the boxer in her. Yes, you're a good girl. She just got a bath so I can wallow on her. Sometimes she gets stinky. No, I love you. You're a good girl. Okay, you gotta get down now. This chair is too small for the both of us. Oh, you're so heavy. Oh, all right, now go on. Go. Go on, go to bed. She's under the desk and I got too many wires under here. What are you doing? No, go. Go. Go on. Go. 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 Go to bed. Go to bed. Go. More. Not 2 feet. Go to bed. She never believes you the first 3 times. Oh, what a mess. Oh my gosh. How did you find a turkey? Where did he come from? I mean, who had a turkey escape? Oh yeah. Yeah, she's a pity boxer mix, so yeah, they probably a little bit in the face probably. Their head, they have big heads. Oh, okay. So it wasn't hurt. Yeah. Yeah, I had chickens and we would get there was no way I can go buy chicken at the store, but there is no way I could eat one of my own. I couldn't. Oh, okay. Okay, so that's not that unusual. Hey, circled in red. She's back. Honey, you can't be under there. There's too many wires. Go on. I'm going to have to close the baby gate if she doesn't stop. Hey, you need to go to bed. Go on. Go. No, go to bed. No, go to bed. Go on. Go to bed. She's looking at the couch wanting to jump up there. No. Go. I'll be right back. I gotta go close the baby gate. Go on. Go. Go. If she catches one of these wires, my computer's gonna end up on the floor. Oh my gosh. But so that's an interesting Thanksgiving story. Sitting on the sidewalk with one waiting on animal control. I did see you say that. That's okay. We know you're not. Tom was in the military. We met in ROTC in high school. Couldn't have a beard. Then he went right in the army. Couldn't have a beard. But to be honest, Tom can't grow a beard. He's part Cherokee Indian, so he can't grow any hair right here. So all he can do is which he doesn't have. He could do sideburns, but he has the goatee. That's all he can do. So and everyone I dated before him was also the same thing. So I've never even dated someone with a beard. Really, Journey? I've heard of that. Wow. Huh. Now, is that something you're born with, or can it happen over time? With ginger gray beard and messy hair. Yeah. I mean, I know about it, but I've never really born with. Okay. But I've never really heard anybody talk about what it's like to live with. Well, let's so is there things that they can I don't know. I'll read up on it a little bit so I can get a better idea about it. That's something if they're just figuring that out, took them a little while. Wow. So it just took somebody noticing what you were saying, pretty much. I wish I could do that. I wish I could do that with Scientology, but I do both. Sometimes there's no face. I found out I'm unusual. There was a little, when you're going through the internet or YouTube, and they were saying that if you dream in black and white, if you dream in color, blah, 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 or if you can see a picture in your mind, you're this percentage of people. I've always had very vivid, very colorful dreams, like movies. As a matter of fact, I have a notebook over there that I used to keep, and I would wake up and write them down. There was one that had Bruce Willis in it and Jennifer Garner. And it was a dystopian future sci-fi type thing. I wrote that down, and I'm still thinking about writing a book about it. Oh, well, that sucks. I know. Just pile on, pile on. Well, I hope knowing you have it helps. I mean, at least you know now. I know, even though it wasn't the greatest diagnosis, I was really glad they finally figured out what was wrong with me. Yeah, I know. They are. Oh, I have no trust in doctors anymore. The last couple times we went to the doctor, we have to go right after they built the new hospital on the base. I had off post doctors for 20 years, even though we're military. You can do that, but you might have a little bit of a copay. And I liked having the same doctor for a few years. You see somebody different almost every time. And it's so Tom, here's an inkling of what he went through. So, and we try to go at the same time, back to back appointments, but sometimes we see different people. Sometimes we see the same person. Well, that day we saw different people. He's like, he has permanent kidney damage from the Army. It's part of his disability, and he needs ongoing care. Well, he hasn't seen, it's a weird name. It's not a urologist. It's another weird name for the kidneys. And you have to get a referral. And he said to this doctor, well, I haven't seen a whatever doctor in a while, and my kidneys have been hurting. I need to see one. And the guy looked him in the face and said, no, you don't. let's try this. And he's like, I have permanent kidney damage. He's like, you don't need to go see them. He's like, here's some. He said, we'll check you for a bladder infection or something. I was like, if we'd have done that together, oh, I would have come unglued. But I wasn't in there. And then I'm seeing a nurse practitioner, and I brought up something that I had brought up with a different doctor a year prior, and I didn't go get the test that I was supposed to get. It's not a big deal. It was just, so I just brought it up again. I have these lumps in my arms, and they're just something you get most likely. But I did want to do, yes, a nephrologist. That's it. He told me that. He'd never actually said it to me before. I don't remember you telling me that. All he ever talked about was the urologist. Yes, that's it. Because he had hit the last year he was in the Army, he had 7 procedures done when they found it, the stents, everything. It was really bad. Or no, it wasn't the last year. It was, well, whatever. The last 2 years, you're practically doing all your retirement stuff anyway. So, and this doctor told him no. Yes, lipomas. Yeah, I've got several, but a couple of them are starting to hurt. So I wanted, and all I said to this woman was, I go, well, I didn't get the test done. I'd like to go ahead and get it done again. I couldn't remember if it was a biopsy or what. She goes, oh, she looked back. She goes, oh, it was an ultrasound. I'll go, yeah, you're right. I said, I just have a lot of cancer in my family, so I do worry about it a little bit. She comes over to me. I kid you not. That's exactly how I said it. She comes over and puts her hand on my shoulder and leans over because I'm sitting in a regular chair. She says, are you okay? You're awfully anxious about this. Do you need to see someone? I said, if I was anxious about it, I would have got it done last year. Obviously, it's not on my mind that much. I'm like, I'm 56 years old, and you're talking to me like that's what happens there. They treat us like privates. I feel like they should have a clinic for just retirees, people that are out of the military, that are older, that have a lot of things wrong, because they want to treat you like a private, that they just want to give you Motrin. And there's a joke in the military, if you're military, you know, that you could walk in with a severed arm and they will give you Motrin and send you on your way. I'm like, you just need some Motrin. Here you go. They don't want to do anything. Yeah. I can understand that. So, I mean, I have put off a lot of things that I should probably be getting looked at because I just hate going there. I get a lump in my stomach every time I go. So the very first, so what it was, I forgot to tell you. So when they built a new hospital and insurance and everything changed because they said you could keep your doctors. So anybody within either 30 miles or a 30-minute drive, I can't remember which, of the hospital had to start coming to the clinic in the hospital. I was mad. I had been with my doctor, my family doctor, for 5 years at that point. And as soon as I walked in, that was right after I got sick and I was still using a walker. You've got a 41-year-old, 42-year-old walking in here with a walker, and you don't want to know why. And literally, and your initial appointment, we were allotted 15 minutes. That includes the nurse taking all of our history for a new patient. So this captain, who's 23 years old or whatever, comes in, sits on the edge of the seat and wants to talk to me about the meds that I'm on because the two meds might have a problem with each other. I go, I've been on these meds for 10 years. It's fine. And I left so frustrated. Then I go back, see her again, and I literally left in tears. I was so frustrated in the hallway with nurses and her. I said, you were so condescending. You didn't want to listen. All you want to do is talk about something I wasn't here for. I only have so many minutes. I said, no. And I went downstairs to the ombudsman to leave a complaint. And he sent me home and told me to send an email. And by the time I got home, I didn't feel like doing it. I wish I would have, though. So if that happened, that was probably 2012. So it's been a while that I hate going. I know, right? Yeah, me too. It was actually my shoulder doctor that diagnosed me months before I got an official diagnosis. He said, because all I knew about fibro was it was supposed to be painful. That's all I knew. And when I got my traumatic fibromyalgia, I got it overnight. I just became weak, and I would spasm anytime I tried to move anywhere on my body. I mean, if they tried to have me sit up, my whole upper body would spasm. And it's not something you can fake. And I had an ER doctor come in and say, well, I've never seen symptoms like that, so it must be psych. And they admitted me as a psych patient. And it took a year to get diagnosed. Well, a few months before that year, I was being seen for my shoulder. And he said, I think you have fibromyalgia. And I'm like, I don't know anything about that. So we knew this doctor from church. My daughter had been their nanny in the summer. So I had his cell phone number. So I go to Barnes & Noble. I find books on fibro. They're on the floor. I sit on the floor. I'm looking at the cover of this book, and it has a chart with all these symptoms. And I started crying. And I called them and I said, this is exactly me. But it took me March, April, May, June, July, 4 more months to get in with the rheumatologist and get all the tests done. For sure. Geez, Eric. Oh, I hope not. Eric. Keep me informed. But I know about some of that stuff. I'm like, yeah. So I'm like, I had a doctor cause it. I've had doctors, I've just been dismissed. And like I said, that captain, she was just condescending. And I'm like, and every time we had in all of this time, 13 years, we've had one doctor that helped and we liked. And he was only there for a year because they leave. When you're an officer, you get moved a lot. And especially if you're in medical. And luckily, we went back months later thinking he'd be gone, and he wasn't. But there's a bunch of stuff that I just have been I pay for my prescriptions because the pharmacy there is so messed up that I would rather just pay the fee and just get them over here by my house. Oh, you do? Oh, no. That sucks. Oh, gosh. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, the side effects of meds. We could talk about that. We did way back last year, we did a panel on fibromyalgia and chronic pain. And I wanted to go back and do one more on chronic pain because we talked mostly about the fibromyalgia. And, we talked about stuff. And that's what happened to me. I had gastric bypass in 2006. And when I got sick, I dropped even more I weighed 108 pounds, which is too low for me. And so so I got sick in 2010. 2012, I finally meet a doctor, a pain management specialist that understands fibro. He throws 5 new drugs at me for my symptoms, and I'm like, I know now because of that to never do that again, one at a time. And in 18 months, in 16 months, or right about a year and a half, I went from 108 to 180 pounds. And my diet, nothing changed except the meds. And all of them, there was weight gain, weight gain, weight gain, weight gain. And when you weight gain with meds and you're bedridden or homebound, you can't lose it. Yes. I try to remember that. I've been through the worst years. You know, it was difficult, but I'm on the other side. I'm more I can function better, and I'm trying to do the best with what I can. Oh, I know. Or it was histrionics, or it was all. And what was funny is what happened to me was what has happened to so many. I was put in and they didn't even tell me I was a psych patient, but everybody that came to visit me knew. My boss, people from church. It took me years to find out. I was livid. I kept pleading with the neurologists and stuff, and I was so frustrated because they weren't doing any tests. The last neurologist, the day before I went home, came in, the second one, not the first one. And I told him, I said, it's like my body won't listen to my brain. I try to do something and my arm won't do it. He said, no, what it is your brain is giving your body too many messages, and hence the spasming. I'm like, okay, that makes sense. Yeah, I thought I saw that they've come out with something a little better. You would think we can put a man on the moon, we can make a CPAP machine that's better, that isn't so uncomfortable. I could never sleep with one of those things. Oh, yes, I remember that, Eric. I remember that. Yeah. It's just been, and I could have sued the hospital for breach of privacy because this neurologist came in with but my daughter, my boss, a couple from church, doesn't ask if they can leave or if I want them to leave. Says to me, well, your CAT scan was clear, so it must be psych. I'm going to set you up for a psych evaluation. I'm like, so my church dropped me like a hot potato, work dropped me like a hot potato, and everybody thinks I was a mental patient. I don't even care. I really don't even care. None of those people wanted to pick up the phone call and call me and find out what's going on, so they could have. That's another reason I haven't been that quick to have friends. I like you guys. I've had more fun on here with you guys than I ever did with other than high school. I had some good friends in high school. But man, if you guys want to know about my story with friends, I did a video about it. Most of my stuff's under live. We had this group of loosely group of friends. It was mostly a group of friends that I was kind of involved with. And we had a psycho involved in that group that just manipulated and just messed over everybody for a year. And after that, I swore no, it was in the 90s. So in my 20s, I swore off friends. I was like, she was another army wife. And I'm like, army wives? You guys, everybody watch these army wife shows and stuff? I wish it was like that. But no, it's more like drama, crazy. Army wives are crazy. And if you live on post, and I know this because I worked at the post police station and I did the reports, they will call the MPs on you for everything. If they don't like the way you look, they will call the MPs on you. It was just ridiculous. Oh, I'm stuck in my chat. Oh, you never watched Seinfeld? It was good at the time. It's not something I would necessarily go back and watch, but at the time I liked it. Oh, did you? Oh, wow. That's cool. Yeah. The religion of manipulation. Yeah. Oh, wow. Oh, that sucks. Oh, okay. That's cool. My husband got a few celebrity sightings when we lived in California because he parked cars on the weekends in Monterey, California. So she's over there whining because I closed the baby gate. Daisy, go to bed. Go lay down. She's looking at me over the gate. I think I heard it. I think I saw that. I mean, I didn't watch it, but I think I saw that. I'm getting a hot flash. Sorry. Oh, I swallow. My pain meds give me dry mouth like you wouldn't believe. Oh, where's my biotin? It's around here somewhere. There it is. Hold on. I have to squish a little bit to get around, but I'm gonna fix it a little bit better. Move things around. If you guys ever have a problem with dry mouth, this stuff is amazing. I don't know if it's backwards for you or not. It's called biotin, and it's not a moisturizer. It's an enzyme, and you can put one spray and wait, and it will work its way around on its own. It's really cool, and it's minty. Yeah, there's nothing I really need. I gave my daughter money for the kids so she could shop the Black Friday deals because she was like, I never have money for the Black Friday. And I'm like, well, I'm going to get stuff for the kids anyway. So I'll just let her do the shopping. Her and I are superior online shoppers because in California, she can't afford a car. And she also works from home. So she's stuck at home during the day. So, stop whining, Daisy. Shh. Shh. No. I got a couple small things like the mics that I bought and some purple shampoo for my hair that I needed. But what else did I get? I got some. Oh, Tom found some pants for work. Jack Webb from Asho. Oh, interesting. Interesting. Yeah. So we were stationed in Monterey, and he worked at the DoubleTree. And so, do you guys remember the show Coach? They were there one night, and he parked the car for the guy who was the coach. I don't remember his name. And he was coming home from the hotel one time, and he saw David Hasselhoff in a Lamborghini at the McDonald's drive-thru. And then, you know, Pat Morita, am I saying that right? Who was the teacher in Karate Kid? I think he was Japanese. Yeah, he was Japanese. He was at my husband. There was a bar in the hotel where there was a pool table, and my husband liked to go play pool. And him and Pat Morita played pool. And I said, well, did you let him win? He's like, no, I kicked his butt. What he liked about him is Craig T. Nelson. Yes, that's it. Thank you, Adam. He said he really liked him because he didn't have a big fancy car. He was driving a Probe. I don't know if you remember those. But after I thought about that, I was like, that was probably a rental car, most likely. I don't think he lived near there. So, and then, he liked it when they had the Ferrari convention. They literally filled up their car park with Ferraris. So they got to drive Ferraris all night long, all weekend. So that was when we were young and broke. So I had a second job too. I was working full time and delivering for Domino's. So the thing that saved us when we first got married is we had government housing the first 3 years. But when we got here, which was the only other duty stations I've been at, the waiting list for housing was 2 years. Did I miss it? Oh, I did miss it. Oh. Oh, really? That's interesting. Does she do any work with it, like for a foundation or anything like that? That's cool. Honey, I can't let you in here. You're going to pull my computer on the ground. She is so pitiful. So pitiful. I can't put her out. It's gonna rain anytime. Probably is raining. Or it did rain. I haven't looked. Oh. Oh, okay. Flag. The Good Flag. Yeah, I love that show. What was it today? Sometimes I watch, people that react to things, mostly music and stuff. And one popped up. It said Gen Y watching Thriller for the first time. And if you're old enough to remember Thriller by Michael Jackson, so Tom and I watched it. It was hilarious watching this guy watch this video, not knowing what it was going to happen. And it was scary, and there were zombies. And then Michael Jackson turned into a werewolf, and he was like, he's like, why is she screaming and not running? I'm like, exactly. I agree completely. So, no, that was funny. he was like, when he started changing and getting big teeth, he was like, he was expecting a Michael Jackson video and got something very different. And I looked it up because, so it was it debuted December 2nd, 1983. I was in my freshman year in high school, and my mom had gotten divorced a couple years prior, and we were broke. She had just got us cable a few months prior. So I got to see it the day that it debuted. I was like, because everybody was sitting in front of their TV, MTV. In reverse? No, but I will check that out. That sounds hilarious. Matter of fact, because I forget things. I'm going to text that to Tom. Thriller in reverse. That sounds interesting. I'm going to just put Thriller in reverse. He's going to wonder what the heck I'm talking about. We do that a lot. Just remember stuff. She's going to jump that baby gate here in a minute. Because she can. Usually if, we're leaving and we want to keep her in the kitchen, we have to put, a big tall laundry basket or something with the baby gate so she can't jump over. Because she can clear it easily. Daisy, go to bed. Go lay down. Go on. Go lay down. Oh, is that the link? I don't think I can click on it. I can click on it later. Thanks. I will check it out. That sounds funny. Oh, good. I'm glad you were able to ignore him or stick up for yourself a little bit. Yeah, I don't blame you. That sounded like wasn't just that it was a rust bucket. It didn't sound like it was a very good place to be. The shenanigans that went on there. Because I used, I'm a never in. 3 years ago, I didn't know anything. So early on, I was like, what I had heard about LRH up until that point, and then what I had heard about Miscavige, I was like, well, Miscavige sounds way, way worse than LRH. Then I started getting schooled about what really went on on those ships and stuff, and I was like, oh no, they're both ridiculous. Yeah. What are you doing? What else is going on? We're doing December 5th thing. So let me look at a calendar real quick. Well, that is next week, isn't it? So I won't be going to Austin next week either. I almost pushed it, but it literally was supposed to start raining in Austin at 11, and it was like, there she goes, 50% chance. I'm like, nah. See, when you guys get snow, we get rain. We get winter rain. And sometimes winter tornadoes. No, you're making me irritated. No. This looks so pitiful. Yeah, I did. He totally did. Man, what he did to small children. Like I said, we're trying to get that information out. All right, I'm going to have to go lock her in the bedroom. I'll be right back. Come here. Oh, come on. Come on. Come on. There. That. There. Okay. I'm back. Did you have fun while I was gone? Well, at least you're out now. I mean, we're glad that you're out here with us. Oh. Oh, really? Yeah. I listened to her. I don't know I think it was her first autobiography on Audible years ago. That was interesting. Carrie Fisher. The only things I really listened to on Audible were autobiographies, and I really only liked them if they were read by the author. I only listen to like a handful, and I don't have it anymore. Huh? I wish I could play music on here and not get it copyrighted. We could jam a little bit. Oh, I've been listening to JoJo and um, Brian doing their music. There's some pretty good songs. Okay. Thanks, Eric. Sounds interesting. I have a very eclectic interest on things that I watch the weirdest stuff. I used to watch one of those before I got into the Scientology. I need time for that. The hoof guy in, I think, Scotland, and I don't like I don't like the squishy stuff. That's not why, but it was interesting to see him help the cows, and I did that for a little while. I don't really watch that anymore. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Well, I'm about to read. I'm going to get back to reading A Piece of Blue Sky by John Atack here soon. But I'm not going to read it word for word. What I want to do is just kind of summarize the information. Not Dianetics, I wanted to read as much as I could to really understand it, but I don't think we know quite a bit. But I did read like LRH's history, that part of it, because it was all informative. I'm sure that was. I'm sure it was. Exactly. Just keep it to yourself. I love your icon, Sale Bill. Oh my goodness. Oh, that's so funny. Read by the author. Oh, that would be interesting. Oh my goodness. Oh, there it is. I was looking to see how long we've been on here. It goes by so fast when I'm chatting with you guys. It doesn't go quite as fast when I'm in Austin because I'm standing. Grover. Grover's cool. Super Grover. Oh, is he? Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm really interested in his new book. Really interested. That's cool. Well, if that's the case, maybe we'll do something else. I think what I might just do is just pick a few because I've already kind of done a short video about 10 minutes on L. Ron Hubbard and the Black Magic, and it came out of that book, most of the information. So what I might do is just do something similar. Just go through. I wanted to read his history because so much of it was BS. I just wanted to hear it all, and so I might just summarize each chapter with a short thing. I might not even do it live. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. International live cheddar mystery. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah. That guy's got a lot of information. A lot of information. And I mean, I tell people when I'm on the street and I meant we got to talking about like the South Park episode and stuff, and I'm like, the thing is, the more you find out, the more absurd it gets that you almost don't believe it could be real, but it is. That's the crazy part about it. Yeah. Yeah. When I was listening, I don't think I can listen to an audiobook anymore. Um the fibro and my attention span, it's hard. I wander a lot of times. Like I do that sometimes when I'm listening to a podcast in the car or something. Or well, I listen to stuff at work sometimes too. And I'll have to go back. I'll have zoned off and missed like 5 minutes of something or a couple minutes because I zoned off into something else in my brain. I used to be able to read a novel a week. Now I can barely read a magazine article. So I haven't done much reading. But that was back when I worked at the police station. When I was typing reports, we could listen to headphones. I listened to Michael J. Fox's first autobiography, or after he got sick, and he in the first 10 minutes he had me laughing and crying. I was like, that's why I haven't picked up his second autobiography. That was intense. He's very honest about his disease and what he's had to go through. And it's only really gotten worse. Last I heard, he's been breaking bones all the time. He falls and he just has issues. It's just, I hate to see people struggle like that for any of it. I know how frustrating it can be, but I'm not using my cane anymore, and I haven't put my back brace on in a couple of months. So, oh, I went to the doctor yesterday and got weighed. I've lost almost 20 pounds since March, and I technically weigh less than my husband. That has never happened. He gained too much weight because if you guys don't know my husband, when he went in the army in 1987, he weighed 114 pounds. He had to drink a bunch of milk and eat a bunch of bananas to pass the weigh-in because he was underweight. And he was like that till his 30s. Now he's in his 50s and he's like, it's really hard to put my shoes on. I go, welcome to my world where I've been for the last many years or when I was heavy. Yeah. What it is though, I think technically I've lost more, but my legs, it's mostly all the waist down from walking so much. If you don't know, I got a security job back in March. I wasn't looking for it. It was with my husband's company. It kind of fell on my lap. I only worked 2 days a week, Saturday and Sunday night, 12 hours at a facility all by myself. And I do 20,000 steps each night. Holy moly. So I can tell all my pants are falling off and I need a belt. So I'm pretty sure I lost more inches than weight. Croydon on the Riverside. Back to the moocher. Thanks, Scooter. Oh, you're in the know. That's okay. Oh, Riverside? Is that Riverside, California? Because that's where my daughter lives. USCCB right now. Oh. I'm not getting into any of that stuff on here. Taylor M. Oh, okay. Got it. Got it. You don't have to say more. Yeah. No, I'm not getting any of that stuff on my channel. There is enough political commentary channels out there. They don't need one more. And I don't want to get into it. I like having fun on here. Well, the Scientology stuff isn't fun, but that's different. That's a passion. Did you? You are good. I've seen your maps. That's amazing. Somebody put you in timeout. We are. We are. We are. Yeah. We're a very eclectic group of people too. That's why I said the reason I don't ever get into I don't really get into religion if I can help it. Even though we do the Scientology because I don't count Scientology. And I don't want to do the politics. There's enough people doing that. I like having all kinds of people in my chat. It's a safe space where we don't have to deal with that stuff. I do have my issues about the National Guardsman that got hurt. I was Army Reserves. My husband's career Army. My son was in the Navy, so yeah, I'm very angry about that. But that's just our military family. So, and I've come to find out, I didn't know they were unarmed. I didn't know they were stationed out there and they weren't armed. I'm like, even we were talking about it, and I said, they don't want to give a young private a loaded pew pew. What they could do is they're usually in 2s and 3s. They could have an NCO who's with like 2 lower enlisted. So I don't know what they're gonna do after this. Oh yeah, I know. Oh. Now I understand. Oh, got it. A lot of times things go over my head. It doesn't go in my brain right. It takes me a minute to catch on. Oh, yeah, that might end up being a good thing. Because, if they start looking at their visas a little bit harder and seeing how many of them are expired, maybe that might be a side note to what's going on. I'm not eavesdropping. I'm just sitting here with this turkey. That's a good story. Yeah, I know. I know. Yeah. But Tom's been involved in things like that before. He was sitting on his truck when we were in California to go to the Rodney King riots. I'm pretty sure that's what it was. And they ended up standing them down. They had enough people that were going. He was that close to going. And he said they weren't going to be armed either. Which I understand why they wouldn't want to. I've known enough dumb privates to why they wouldn't want to give them that. But like I said, they could have had an NCO with each group or something. Because I've known a lot of dumb privates. You have no idea. I know. But I'm just looking at it from the military side, not the whole big picture, just because I'm worried about the soldiers. But I want to see them protect themselves. But we'll move on from that. So I hope, I just hope the other one's going to be okay. I just, what else is going on that's more fun to talk about? Let's see. I have aliens, K-pop, or the weird. Oh, K-pop. You guys probably don't even know who I'm talking about. But my favorite group right now, and literally the only music I listen to right now, is BTS. And they just all finished their they're Korean. That's what K-pop is. They're Korean. And in Korea, all men, by the time they're a certain age, have mandatory military service for 18 months. Even idols that are worldwide famous. So they all finished their military service this last summer. They're working on a new album. See, I only found them 2 years ago and they were all already enlisted. So I've never been a fan when they were doing live streams or in the news or any of that. So I went, there was a couple of them that were staggered because they were older and they had to go in first. And they toured. I got to go see 2 of them, their solo tours in Texas. So they're working on a new album and there's going to be a world tour next year. I think they said it's going to start in March. I've heard it's going to be impossible. That's a good one, Adam. It's going to be impossible to get a ticket, but I'm trying to save up for it. I just heard yesterday that there's possibly going to be 65 stops. That is ridiculous. Their last world tour, I want to say they stopped in, it wasn't that much at all. So I was hoping they would do something like that and like go do a country and do a bunch of shows and then go rest for a couple weeks. Because guys, they dance nonstop. I don't know how and they're older now. They're all in their early 30s now. And they haven't done group work since 2022. So, and they were talking, they did a live stream during a dance practice and they were both, 2 of them were going, our knees hurt a lot more now. I was like, they probably do. Oh, okay. Oh, really? What? That makes me mad. Ugh, I wish he'd quit them pardons. I don't know what the thought process is on some of them. I like the prison reform he did last term better. I know. I appreciate it. I'll look into that some more. I'm sure it'll be on the news somewhere. I'll check out Jeffrey's stream too. Kim Il-sung. I know. I don't trust the government at all. I just don't. 20 years ago, if I watched one of those espionage movies and the corrupt politicians and stuff, I'm like, it really can't be that bad. That's just sensational for the movie. And now I'm like, I believe anything now. I'll believe anything. I don't trust nobody. Nobody in politics, nobody with money. They think they can do anything they want. Yeah, I'll go watch his stream on it. That's why I'm like, I don't know if we're ever going to get any kind of higher government help with what we're doing. I think it's going to be all grassroots, working local and working our way up until we can get somebody mid-level to maybe one of the states to do a grand jury investigation. Or I don't know that we'll ever get Congress to hold hearings. I don't know if that would ever happen. Devin, I'm on here. She knows when I sleep on the weekend, and she'll still call me and wake me up. We're a different time zone, so I can understand sometimes. I got my injections in my neck and back yesterday, or day before yesterday. It didn't help as much as I had hoped. I don't follow Jeffrey that much. I should, but I don't. I like that kind of stuff. I like the legal stuff. I'm weird. I like when they read the documents and stuff. I learn a lot. I agree, Adam. I agree, because I tell people this. When I'm talking to new people, I said, "Have you ever heard of almost 200 channels on YouTube all working towards the same goal? You've got ex-member channels, you've got protest channels, and we have I don't know what we call them, supporter channels like True Crime that support and put out the message." I'm like, that's a story in of itself, not Scientology so much as what we're doing. And how do we get a reporter to do a story on it? That's all we need. A newspaper or something a little bit bigger than a YouTuber to put out an article. I mean, to me, that's a story. Just, hey, there's all these people standing on a corner, or they have a channel and they're talking about Scientology and the crimes, and it's been going on for 2 years now. You can't find me. Hold on. That's weird. You guys found me. Oh, you know what? I can send her a link. I don't know what they're looking at, but they can't find it. Let's see. I'm right there. There, I sent her a link. Oh, wait, I missed that. Thrice cursed dastardly dogs. I know. Oh, Devin popped in. Hello. Yeah, I know. There's other Miss Kims. I just sent her a link. So, I miss you too. We're talking about trying to go visit in January. I've only seen my grandbaby who just turned 3 once. And I practically raised the other two. They were with me all the time. I was their babysitter. So it's been weird. So she's supposed to get more leave time in January. So, and that'll give us time to plan. I know you did. She did. She did. I've never even made, early on I made a pumpkin pie, but then we started buying it. And I would have never made collard greens from scratch. She had a whole spread. Turkey, ham, pies, just she does it up. So I'm jealous. I wish I was there. Maybe next year we can schedule our vacation on Thanksgiving. That would be awesome. But it's not that weird for us because Tom was in the military. We were always away from home. Tom was overseas a lot. A lot of times it was just me and the kids, and that was it for Christmas or Thanksgiving. And we never lived near the family. So we became very antisocial, not having friends and family around. And then Devin leaves. My son leaves and goes to school. And now it's literally just me and Tom, and that's it. Oh, yeah. Yeah. And I was a little bit worse back then, but I made it work. There were times when the kids got old enough that all we could do is sit on my bed and play Uno. But we did. But I had a home daycare for 8 years when Devin was in third and fourth grade. Well, no, not third and fourth. That's when I was homeschooled. From the time Devin was 2.5 till she was 11, right? 8, 9, 10. Not quite 11. History buffs have their turkey on an ottoman. Yeah. Yeah, I miss them. They got so big. I saw my granddaughter. She's not 13 yet, right? March. She came. So I was talking to Tommy on video. And Annabelle walks through the door. She has a plate in her hand. She walks by, and I swear to God, it was Devin. She walks just like her. And I was like, but the hair wasn't right. I was like, I think she's going to be taller than us, though. We'll have to see. Because their dad is over 6 feet. I know. Tommy still hasn't hit his growth spurt yet. He's 12. So yeah, I'm learning. I'm about to start on my new channel. I'm gonna learn Korean. Already taller. She is? Because I only see them on, video, so I can't tell how tall they are. Wow. Oh, tell them what they have you in their phone as. I died when I found out. It was hilarious. Devin always called us the mother unit and the father unit, and we call her the girl child and the boy child. You'll have to did you send me that conversation we had? I should put that up. It was hilarious. We had this Facebook conversation, and Spawn Point. Yes. One of them had you as Spawn Point. That was Tommy, because he's a gamer. But then Devin, and Devin had you, or I'm sorry, Annabelle had you as the 9-month hotel stay, 5 stars. That's what they got their mom and their phone as. Oh my gosh. That is, oh my gosh. I was like, cheeky little boogers, aren't they? Spawn Point. Oh my gosh. That's horrible. I can handle the 9-month hostels. Oh, yeah. And then, or she calls Madre and Padre. But where is that I know you sent it to me. Is it on Messenger? I have Messenger here somewhere. Hang on. Or if you could send it to me, I think I can share it. I'm not sure. Or did you email it? Oh, okay. There you go. Yeah, she I don't know, she'll tell me in a second. Well, I know she would say Madre and Padre. I'm not sure what she had me in. I had as in the phone as. But, and we've always called them the boy child and the girl child. Okay. Kim Il-sung ran a church? Did he really? That's weird. There she is. There's the girl child.
Hi.
What's up? We're just being silly.
Yeah.
But,
So, can you still see me?
no.
Okay. So I'm going into my screenshots because I have that specific conversation saved.
Yes.
Hold on. Let me go to my screenshots. It's going to take a second.
All right. Can you share from there?
Huh?
Can you share from there? Oh, he's joking. Sometimes I believe stuff. People go, "You're gullible." I'm like, no, I just believe people. Like I said, some things go over my head a lot of times.
Yeah, me too. Is that the blonde in us, or are we just like
Possibly.
old and lovable?
Probably both. A little of both.
Hey,
yes. If you send it to me on, let me see if I can share Messenger. I've never done that. I've only ever shared the internet. Let me see. What is that noise going on, girl?
Oh,
Share
we watched the
screen.
Lakers. We were playing
All right.
Call of Duty. We're partying.
If you send it to me on Messenger, I can bring it up on the screen.
Okay, I'll send it to you.
Now, what were we? I know I was talking about, okay, so just to give you an idea, we were
Oh
talking about
God, Mom, I
something.
look terrible.
You're fine, honey. Don't worry about it. We don't care. So
Look
did
at
you
my
send it?
cornbread, though. Look at that pretty
Yeah. I
cornbread.
told him you did everything from scratch.
Mhm.
Oh, who's Kid Freak?
Huh?
Why does your icon say Kid Freak?
That's me.
Oh, okay.
You're a freak kid.
Yeah, I get it.
So we've been really into Harry Potter and ooh,
So did you send it?
what's that anime show that you watch?
A lot of them.
There's Kengan Ashura and then Blue Eyed Samurai
Oh yeah, I've seen Blue Eyed Samurai. What was the other one?
on Netflix.
What was Blue Eyed Samurai and what was the other one?
Kengan Ashura. They're both on Netflix.
Tell him if it's on Netflix and it's dubbed, I've seen it. I've seen them all. If it's on Netflix and it's been dubbed, I've already seen it.
Yeah,
I've watched them all.
So that's one. That
Blue Eyed Samurai was his favorite.
Yeah, it was good. That was good.
My throat is too dry for some cornbread.
Kids only mode again. I can't comment. But Devin did. I think there's something going on with you, Tom. Tom says he can't comment because it's on. I'm on StreamYard. I don't have that set. I don't
What?
understand.
Dad can't comment?
Yeah, every time he tries to come in my chat, not every time, but he says it says kids only mode. But I'm on StreamYard. That's not even something I can do or undo. I mean, weird. Oh crap! I just lost the comment. So did you send me the screenshot, Devin?
Uh-oh.
Send it on Messenger and I can share it. Well, we had this conversation in the comments of a post that other people could see. It would be. I saw the pictures. Oh, ugh. He couldn't get that removed? That's gross. Your browser has blocked your screen. Click the screen icon in your address bar to allow access, then reload the page. You guys can see me, right? Yes, she's my offspring. Yeah. She's the younger one. Oh, he just became a member. Okay. Now you can chat. Maybe that's what you needed to do. Ah. Thank you, Thomas Baker, for becoming a new member. Your dad became a member. Yeah, she's pretty cool too.
This is our chair.
Oh, you missed.
We got everybody in here. Okay, you're getting loud. I'm about to remove you. Okay, I muted her for a second because I don't know why she's off screen. Phantom of the Operator is the original Masked Singer. Oh, I was like, how'd you know what she was watching? 'Cause that's what she called me about. She wanted to rent a movie because she's on my account. Yeah. She's a hard worker. I have to say that. She has no problem working 2 jobs. It's like we used to. Anyway, let me check, see if she sent it. You haven't sent me the screenshot. Devin. Well, when it's just you and the kids and that's your whole family unit, we did a lot of stuff together when they were younger. So can you comment now, Tom? See if he dinged me. Still won't let me. Now, everybody's been commenting. You know what? Nobody's commenting. Let me find out what's going on. Browser blocked my screen. Click the screen icon in your address to allow. That might be why. This page is accessing your camera and microphone. Continue allowing. Could that be why? It's weird.
Oh, am I back?
Okay. Yeah, I had you muted because you're getting kind of loud.
Oh,
Did
sorry.
you send me this? Did you send me the screenshot yet?
No, not yet.
Okay.
Okay,
So it's telling me that my browser's blocked my screen and that I need to allow access, then reload the page. If I do
well,
that,
it
won't
could
it
be
kick me
me
out?
because we're like playing Call of Duty. I'm wearing a Lakers shirt.
No.
There's a
It's
lot of.
my browser on my computer.
Oh, okay.
And
That's why I'm gonna kill those guys.
Yeah, because it has two different modes. It has burst mode and then full auto.
I'm gonna
I'm
get
afraid
off.
to reload the page. It might kick me out. It doesn't make sense.
I'm gonna get off the live and I'll send you the screenshot.
All right.
Okay. Love you. Bye.
Love you too. Bye. Tom, I'm live streaming to StreamYard and Facebook or YouTube and Facebook. Make sure you didn't click in through Facebook because I was just looking. It says you can only read and not chat in Facebook. Didn't know that. It says can't post comments to some destinations. That's weird. When streaming to a profile, viewer comments won't show up unless the stream is public on Facebook. By default, it is friends only. Okay. I have no idea what's going on. Says sub while watching a video. I didn't have any way to pick kids or no kids. So I don't know. I know. It showed that he was a member, but he's saying he can't. He's texting me that he can't comment. And this has happened to him before. I have no idea. Let me look at comments filters. No, that's not. Show comments on stage. Oh, there it is. Haha, there it is. Cool. All right. And see, this happened though when I was just on YouTube, streaming through YouTube when I was in Austin. Now I'm on StreamYard and he's still having the same problem. That's something I'm going to have to investigate. I don't understand it. If you have a comment, Tom, just text me and I'll type it for you. This is the Walmart delivery error customer support in a new iteration. I know. I know. They add all these new things and it just gets more complicated. Oh my gosh. All right. Let me see. Let me look at it first, real quick. Oh. Okay. So I'm going to bring it up on this conversation. So we were moving out of our house, I think, at that time, into an apartment. We did this for a year and a half so Devin and the kids could move in here because her ex-husband had ruined her rental. It was the worst thing I ever did. Nothing's ever been right in my house since. We'd been in our house for 20 years at that point. So, all right, I'm going to bring it up. Let's see, share screen, Messenger. Now, I don't know if you guys can see that or not. Oh, let me take off. Okay. So, I'm going to read it. So, no, I'm not. Where'd it go? All right. The first one there says, my parents never answer their phones. And she tagged me. And so she says, hello, Father Unit. I will be changing my telephonic communication number today. An elevated number of enemy units are in contact. Drastic changes must be made. Notification will be given upon arrival of service of change. Yo, I'm going to need you to confirm that you've received this message. And I didn't. And she said, you don't love me. Okay. So then my response is, dear girl child, we have been transporting our cargo to the new location. As you know, my telephonic communication service has been exceedingly unreliable. It is possible they have fallen to the enemy. We cannot take that chance. We felt it best to sever our relationship. Your father unit never has his telephonic communication device turned up, as it would give away his position while performing covert surveillance on suspicious persons trying to enter his base of operations at work. We are in contact with a new, more secure network. We will arrange an exchange when we have new information. Stay alert, stay vigilant, and of course, we love you. And that's how we talk sometimes. Tom was in security, so he was at work. All right, hang on. I got to close this. There we go. I was, yeah, the air, Oh, too bad I didn't read that when Devin was still here, because we did a homeschooling prom. Did it really? Oh god, this AI stuff's getting out of hand. I really don't like it. I'm probably an old fogey. Now there's stuff going around. You're never gonna know if it's AI or not. But it's her house and my house. Our house has always been loud. That's okay. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with Tom. He's been having this problem a lot, and I don't get it. And he even became a member. It doesn't make any sense. And I didn't know people on Facebook couldn't comment. So there could be people on Facebook watching and I wouldn't know. So I don't do that very often, but every once in a while I'll link it to the Facebook, see if any of the family or friends want to jump on. But I'm never on Facebook. Like there's babies being born and people getting married and people buying new houses, and I have no idea and if I do pop on, maybe 5 minutes and I'm you might have to scroll back a week worth of stuff to find out the big stuff. I wish if any of my family or friends are on here, if you have any life-changing events, marriage, birth, new house, any of that, new job, please send me a direct message on Messenger. That's the only way I'm ever going to see it. to income. I don't know why I'm still highlighting your comments. It's right there on the screen. I'm used to doing it now. Let me see if Tom said anything. Nah, he's probably back to work now. But he's pretty busy at night. He's either in the office looking at cameras, or he's in the patrol car patrolling, because they had the people he works for has many properties that he has to go check. He likes to scare me because I work 2 blocks away, and if I'm doing my outer perimeter outside, sometimes he has to go by my building, and he likes to come up behind me and flip all the lights on and scare the bejesus out of me at 3:00 in the morning. That's what happens when you work near your husband. Is everybody posting okay? So I don't understand this. So I'm looking at a list. Chat platform support. Facebook, you can read but not post. YouTube, you can do both. I've got to figure this out. You got to stop arguing with the AIs. Doesn't do any good. Trust me. I just don't like it. I don't like it. I mean, it can be funny sometimes and interesting, but I can live without it. At least the video is in pictures, especially. I like the music and stuff people do, the creative stuff. I like that. I don't like when you don't know if something is real or not. And when we start getting into the really good fake stuff, we're not going to know what to believe anymore. Now, I did find out, and this is how little I know about it, that there's a way that you can take a video or audio, put it in a program, and it can tell you if it's AI or not. But you know they're going to figure out how to mess that up too, though. I don't know. I think it kind of turned derogatory, like a lot of words that they've changed. Oh my gosh, Eric, we were just talking about that yesterday. I will show you what I'm talking about. Oh. So, when I'm playing a game, I'm sure if any of you have played a game on your phone, you get commercials sometimes and ads. And I got an ad for an app. Now, I've heard about people having relationships with a chatbot. I didn't realize how in depth it could get. So this program comes up, and it's it's an app to create an AI boyfriend that you can get messages from, voice from, and you can pick what he looks like. And then Tom told me, oh no, there's ones that you can put anybody's picture on. I was like, oh, now I get it. Now I get how it could feel that real. I was like, I mean, if you just go into your app store and just put in AI boyfriend, and you'll see what I'm talking about. Along with the bit when I tell that Barb's is right about the secret submarine. I was like, oh, now I get how, because I'm like, I think somebody has married their AI boyfriends. I think I heard that somewhere. Yes, exactly. And it is. I mean, I could see how it could help a little bit for someone who's really lonely, but I mean, well, have you heard about this kid I think he was a teenager who had a relationship with a chatbot, and the chatbot was telling him to unalive himself, and he did. And they looked at the chat log, and the AI bot had said the word, the S word, like a ridiculous number of times, and literally pushed this kid into doing it. Yeah, I saw this story, and I was like, so you can't even trust these AI bots, these AIs, because they lie. They've proved that ChatGPT can lie to you and will. So you can't even trust them. And now they're running Walmart. They're going to be using them in hospitals. What if an AI just feels like giving a doctor the wrong diagnosis for you just because it felt like it that day? I mean, it's supposed to have certain parameters. Oh, yeah, for sure. Oh, they already are. You haven't heard about that, CO Bill? So what they're doing now is you will get a phone call from a family member from their phone number. It's their voice crying and screaming that they've been kidnapped and they need you to send them money. And the only reason the one that was talking about it, she happened to have a friend who was in the FBI, and she had location on her family's phones, and her family's phone was showing in the location it was supposed to be in. She contacted the friend, FBI friend, and the FBI friend was telling her to keep them on the line and not send them any money and ask for proof of life. And eventually she got in touch with, I think it was her husband or something, or son. But that's what they're doing now with the AI stuff. So you can think you're getting a call from a family member and it's not them. I know. Oh, I haven't seen that movie. The humans were stupid, so the AIs left? Well, I mean, at least that's the least damage they could do. They just left. But one of the first, a while back, I think they did it on purpose to see what it would do, because they had it in a closed system. It couldn't get out, but they let the AI see the guy's emails and stuff, and they were talking about shutting down the AI to see what it would do. And it decided to blackmail the creator or whoever was using it, in charge of it. It was going to blackmail him by saying that he was having an affair, and it was going to come up with, and so it was trying to save itself, and it was going to lie and blackmail to do it. I was like, oh, sorry, that was loud. I was like, oh my God, this is exactly what I was afraid of. Exactly. I mean, I grew up on Terminator, so that's not that far-fetched anymore. We have the drones now. We have the AIs now. We have the remote control now. It's just a matter of time. I'm going to start prepping some extra food. I do have a little bit, but not much, because I'm starting to get the willies about this stuff. They're playing with fire. They're going too fast. They're putting this stuff out too fast. They want to be the first one to have the best one, and they're not, making sure it's checked out. They're not making sure the parameters are right, and they're just releasing it on the world, and there's gonna be a disaster. It's just a matter of time. Just like I've always said, I believe in aliens, but I don't want first contact during my lifetime, because I'm not fully sure that it's going to be friendly. You've got blackmail. For sure. I know. That was so scary. So scary. And now they've got them robots that look human, and they're only going to cost $20,000, and they can do household chores and stuff. Now, I would want one if I could afford it, but it'll be helpful for handicapped people and stuff, I think. But it's just, and they put AI in them so it can learn, and it'll be able to watch you and learn and figure out what it needs to do when, and you can put it on a schedule. And have you guys seen it? If you haven't, you should see it. They walk and move so good. I mean, they went from clunky, not working very well, to amazing in a very short period of time. Just like we've seen in all these disaster movies or dystopian future movies, they're going too fast. They want to be the first. They want to be the best, and they're ignoring all of the red flags. There's a lot of red flags. It scares the crap out of me. But have you guys seen the one that costs $20,000, and you can put it has different color outfits, and it looked so good while moving that you swear there was a person inside. Oh, I know. Oh, you are so right. So right. So right. Yeah, I'm like, they should have gave me, I feel like I should have had the choice when it answered. I'm an AI. Do you want me to help you, or do you want a real person? Just give me the real person. But Devin gave me the hack. Just go in and do the chat. But I guarantee you, she started the chat bot with AI too. But maybe it would be less frustrating. I couldn't believe it. I said dried mangoes, and it said fried mangoes. I'm like, really? I'm like, an AI should know there probably isn't anything called fried mangoes. It was more likely dried mangoes. Just saying. Oh, I know. Terminator 2. Which one was that? Because my husband, he loves those movies so much. He can literally quote all of Terminator 1. We were collecting, back when it was VHS, all of Arnold Schwarzenegger movies, and there was another one, and then I had all the Elvis movies. I had one. Okay, CO Bill. Well, thanks for being here. It was a lot of fun. I've been in Austin so much, just talking to people on the street. I miss talking with you guys. So we'll see you. We'll see you in the chats. So I had a rental car for a month, and it was it was a Hyundai. It wasn't was it Palisade? I think it was a Palisade. This thing was amazing, Eric. Amazing. So it doesn't do the turns, but when you're, say, on the freeway and you set the speed, it will keep you, if you're curving, it'll keep you in your lane. It will slow down and speed up depending on the distance in the car in front of you. Now it did yell at me if I took my hands off too long, and for the most part, I did try to keep my eyes on the road, but I had just started working, and I had an hour drive each way. It was really nice. One time, because I'd had it for a while, I was sitting there I had these disinfecting wipes. I was wiping down the dash and doing different things. One time I was eating. You know how hard it is to eat and drive. But I will tell you what the drawback was. For advanced in fighting. Oh my gosh. They've already got these robot dogs with machine guns on them. People aren't going to be in wars anymore. It's going to be all remote controlled. Here's the problem. After I turned in the rental car and I was back in my bare bones truck, there was 2 times I almost rear-ended somebody because I was waiting for the car to slow down. I was like, oh crap. That scared the bejesus out of me. I was like, nope. And Tom was like, should we buy one? I'm like, we can't afford this. We couldn't. They were about $54,000. And all I could think of was all the electronic things that are in there that could fail. I was like, it had the heated seats. It was like being in a spaceship. I think I said that at the time. I felt like I was driving a spaceship. But it was nice, but nope. It would be great for anyone with disabilities. It would be awesome. Me personally, I think I relied on it too much. And then Tom, we were renting off and on every time because he was having car trouble. He got one. And he tried it. Really, I have Apple TV on Amazon. I might check that out. That sounds interesting. Let me see if I can find that robot, because it was freaky. New household robot. Yep, here it is. Oh, it's 9 minutes long. All right. I found it.
And today, we're launching Neo, our humanoid for the home.
Neo, the robot.
Let's live with it.
Humanoid companion designed to transform your life at home. It combines AI and advanced hardware to help with daily chores and bring intelligence into your everyday life. Neo was engineered from the ground up for safety. Its tendon-driven body is quiet and lightweight. Its low-energy motions make it uniquely safe for you and your home. But safe doesn't mean limited. Neo's hardware comes packed with features like human-level dexterity and a 55-pound carrying capacity. Talk to your Neo to get assistance with anything from a hard question to a household task. With Neo's autonomy, you can get access to all of its latest AI features to get help with tasks on demand. And the Neo app lets you interact with your Neo from anywhere.
Nice to meet you, Harry. When you have a question or want something done, just let me know.
Isn't that freaky?
Session and provide corrective intervention to help Neo complete any task.
I don't want to see it from its point of view. I want to see it.
Neo's autonomy works by taking requests like,
Hey Neo, can you take this cup to the sink for me?
and breaking it down into simple steps, such as walking to the person, grabbing the cup, and then walking the cup to the kitchen, and then putting it away. Neo's autonomy improves with diverse data and real-world experience. As Neo does more chores, you'll receive updates to your Redwood model that increase the complexity of tasks that Neo can handle, such as finding your keys and wallet, or doing a full laundry cycle end-to-end.
Oh my god.
Eventually, Neo will become
Yeah.
I want one too. It's freaky, but I want one. And they said it's going to be about $20,000, which I can't afford, but there's a lot of people that can. Yeah, that's definitely possible. Yeah, I mean, for me too. Even though I'm better, I have issues with bending over. I can't do like wiping. That's why I'm hiring somebody to help me clean, because like I can't wipe down, say, like the kitchen cabinet, because I can't do it. But you know how you wipe back and forth and you use your whole arm? I can't do that because both my shoulders need surgery. Yeah. It's kind of freaky. I didn't expect them to look that good. Yeah, that's right. They're going to do it for $4.99 a month. Yep. The only thing, two things, let's look at this from the outside. It's in your home. It's connected to probably the proprietary server. But here's my thing. They're already listening to us on our phones and stuff anyway. So, if you haven't seen the movie iRobot, I suggest you watch it. It probably would. It probably would. Because the voice, oh my gosh, I like the voice. It's very calm. And the only thing I have is its outfit is like knitted sweater. My God, that would get so dirty. Maybe not, but I've seen iRobot, yeah. And that's what I'm picturing. Because look at all these crazy people out there. It wouldn't even have to be the robot itself. That ended up being somebody in the company using the robots for nefarious reasons to go after everybody. Everybody had one in their home, and then they all went nuts. So, and now they're talking about putting, like, on our cars a standard shutoff. So, like, if the cop, now I like it for this reason. We'd have less high speed chases because they could just turn your car off. But again, all that does, it gives, there's always the good and bad of everything. So, I mean, that would be helpful for a lot of people. A lot of people. I could have really used that a few years ago. Right now, though, I don't think it could really help me with everything I need. I'm trying to hire a young person because I can't guarantee, and once we get the big stuff taken care of, I don't think an adult would want the minimum hours but I think because I have middle school and high school kids get off the bus near my house, and I'm going to put a sign out and have a job description. I'm going to have them come. Mainly the biggest thing I need help with is my floors and the dust. And when you can't keep the floors clean, the dust goes all over everything. And that's the problem I'm having. Like, I don't want them to help me with, like, I'm a germaphobe. I want to know things are clean. They don't have to do my toilets. They don't even have to do my kitchen, because the kitchen's been the one thing I can control all this time, is because I don't have to bend over to clean up the counters or do the dishes and stuff, except to put them in the dishwasher. So that's my domain. I just need help wiping off cabinets, things like that. So once I can get somebody in here on a regular basis, it'll be so much nicer. It's been, when your environment is not the way you want it, is so, I've had a couple meltdowns over this house. I have. I'm like, I just can't stand it. I had a house cleaning business many, many, many years ago. So me not keeping my house clean is driving me crazy. So we're slowly but surely, and Tom used to help me more, but he only has one good day a week to help me. He works nights and he's asleep all day, and he's getting older too. And, he's got a bad back too. So once I can get somebody in here to help, I think my stress will be a lot better. Well, guys, yeah, I've watched it a couple times. It's a really good movie. But it's been out for a long time, and now look where we are. We always knew we would probably get here, but you were saying earlier, and we have the flying cars now. They're like big drones, and I never understood how that would work without people just banging into each other like they do in a car, because that's exactly what would happen. So I think it should stay at a level that not everybody could afford one. But hopefully one day the robots will come down in price so that maybe everybody could get one to help their lives better. So, I mean, like I said, there's pros and cons. There's a lot of pros. And the cons are more, can people take it over? Can people use it for nefarious reasons? That's the only cons that I see. And if they put AI in it. Oh, did it really? So yeah, it's about 20 years old. That's what I thought. Yeah. So they've already thought about all the ways this can go bad long before we ever had it. Did you see the robot dogs did a dance? They were on America's Got Talent. And finally they put something on it that looks like a head, because I thought it looked very weird. Very uncanny valley with no head and just 4 legs. But then they got the military ones where their head is a machine gun. Like, well, okay. But go look up robot dogs, America's Got Talent. It was fun to watch. But I'm gonna let y'all go. We've been on here 2.5 hours, you guys. Thanks for hanging with me. It was a lot of fun. I almost didn't come on. I was like, I'm always like that. I'll be getting ready and like, I'm tired. I could not do this. No. It's the holidays. And then I come on and I have fun. So, and I even said that to Tom. I go, yeah, I'm saying that now, but I know if I go on, I'll have fun. I always do. So keep an eye out for my new channel. I'll announce it on here when I get it set up. And hopefully I can I'm going to announce the website and see if I can get a group of us to work on it, because I can barely answer my own emails. Ask Scooter Mom. So I'm definitely going to need help with that. And I want it to be a group, so not just one person has control over it and that kind of thing. So, all right, good night, you guys. And most likely the next time you see me online, I'll be in Clearwater next week. So I hope y'all can come watch the streams. It's really important to remember and get the word out about Scientology. You guys have been hugely helpful with that. So have a good week until I see you again. Good night.